Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video class. Okay, so today we'll be learning how to craft the body of a copy. Remember I told you we have the headline, we have the hook, and we have the body of the copy, and we have the call to action. So in this very video class today, you'll be learning how to craft the body of a copy. All right, now if you want to craft the body of your copy, it starts by knowing your audience. You need to know who you're talking to. Look at it in this form, like you're writing a letter to somebody you know. So you address the letter in such a way whereby the person can meet your needs so fast because you know this person. You know how to hit the person hard. You know how to address the pain points of this person so that the person can respond to you quickly. It is the same thing as knowing your audience in this instance. So before you start writing, it's important to understand your target audience. Who are they? What are their pain points? What are their needs? What are their desires? What motivates them to take action? Understanding your target audience will help you tailor your message and language to resonate with them. So let's assume your target audience are very busy guys that wakes up in the morning and don't have time to take breakfast, and they rush off to office. So during break time, when they want to come and actually eat, they are extremely hungry. But you have built a program and a system whereby you can deliver food all around the city using your delivery guys, probably with your dispatch riders and all. So when you want to target your copies, you should know that the people who are going to buy from you are people who are extremely hungry. So when you present your products to them or your copy to them to get the products from you, they will not hesitate than to take it. But imagine at the end of the day, you're writing a very compelling copy, but your copy ended up in the hand of somebody who's actually traveling out of the country. In as much as your copy can be very, very good and compelling, this person is not going to get anything from you because I'm going inside the plane in the next 3 minutes. So what am I going to do with your food inside the plane? That is why you need to know your audience and target your copy right to them, because if your copy goes to the right audience, it generates cool and great results. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is use clear structure. Organize your copy in a logical and easy to follow structure with clean headlines and subheadings that guides the reader. Use short paragraphs, use bullet points to list out your points, and other formatting elements to make your copy visually appealing and scannable. Use paragraph, use the commas, use the full stop, use emojis, use everything you need to do to make your copy very appealable. Then the next thing you want to do is tell a story. People connect more with stories. Okay, people connect more with stories. So try to weave a narrative or an anecdote into your copy. This will help bring your message to life and make it more relatable and memorable. If you try to bring up a storyline to somebody who is very hungry and eager to eat, and mind you, your product has to be very good. Okay, imagine somebody who is extremely hungry, the person didn't really eat breakfast, and it's time for lunch at work. The person is coming to get your food, and the person tested your food to be very, very okay. That is the kind of thing you want to do. So you paint a story that makes the person salivate and want to get your product. Okay, now focus on benefits rather than focusing on features or facts. Focus on benefits that your product or service can provide to the reader. So you want to highlight the benefits in your product rather than highlighting the features. You want to highlight the benefits in your product. So for somebody that wants to eat your meal, you could be highlighting benefits like, okay, eating my products, we ensure that there's a lot of vitamin A that helps your eyes and boosts your eye at work, so that even if you're working in a direct screen to eye kind of work, our meal are so vitamin A protected that you will not even notice any side effects and all of that. So you list a lot of features that the consumer will get when getting your product. Highlight how it can solve a problem and make their life easier or improve their experience in some way. So the next thing you want to do is use persuasive languages. Use language that is emotive, persuasive, and action oriented. Use words that evoke emotions such as imagine, discover, transform, unleash. revolutionize, and many more of those kind of emotionally compelling languages. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is apply social proofs. Now for people that are actually going into the freelancing space and you want to get clients outside, you can apply every strategy I have put here. Sorry, I've been using somebody who is hungry, but it applies to every person. Okay, so by the time you get a client outside that you have already compelled the person to read down to this point, apply social proof. Show proofs of people who have used your product and how their life became better afterwards. Okay, case study, include testimonials, include case studies, and all other forms of social proofs that demonstrates the effectiveness of your product or the effectiveness of the service you're rendering. This will help build trust and credibility with the reader. So you want to put testimonials of people who have used your product and how they felt, people who you have rendered your service for and how they felt. This helps you build credibility within the reader. So the last thing you want to do in the body of a copy is close with a strong call to action. Your copy should end with a clear and compelling call to action that tells the reader what to do next. Use persuasive language to encourage them to take action, such as get started today, claim your free trial now, join the revolution today, and many more like that. So in summary, crafting a compelling copy of the body requires a deep understanding of, number one, your audience, number two, creating a clear structure for your copy, number three, using persuasive languages, number four, putting social proofs, and number five, creating a compelling call to action. So by following these tips, you can create a copy that engages, persuades, and inspires actions. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to apply this into your copy. When generating a copy, you need to follow out all these outline tips I've given you today so that you can maximize the best result for yourself. Imagine sending your copy in the form of a proposal to a client that needs your service, and there are hundreds of other people applying for the same service. So you want your client to actually take you and leave the rest people that you are sending. That means your copy have to be compelling enough. Okay, so I've given you guys the guideline on how to write the body of a copy. Make use of this knowledge and get results out of it. Okay, so guys, see you in the next class.